In the news, Guyanese urged to guard against racial division as ERC hosts National Symposium. Every eligible student to receive Because We Care cash grant, Education Minister assures. The government ramps up support for Guyanese affected by the Venezuelan earthquake. And in sport, Norway edges Cote d'Ivoire to advance to round of 16 in the World Cup. This is our Tuesday, June 30th edition of the NCN News. I'm Samuel Sugnandan. Thank you for joining us. A strong call for unity echoed through the Ortachang Conference Center today as political leaders, diplomats, academics and policymakers gathered for a national symposium hosted by the Ethnic Relations Commission. Details in this report.
Held under the theme Guyana at 60, Unity, Diversity and the Path Forward, the symposium brought together former President Donald Ramotar, Finance Minister Dr. Ashley Singh, Guyana's agent to the International Court of Justice Carl Greenidge, Opposition Chief Whip Tabita Sarabohali, and other national stakeholders. As Guyana continues its rapid transformation, speakers warned that safeguarding social cohesion must remain a national priority. A recurring message was that national development must create opportunities for every Guyanese, regardless of background. Finance Minister Dr. Ashley Singh said programs such as the soon-to-be-launched Guyana Development Bank are intended to empower citizens across the country.
When we deploy, as we very shortly will, the new SME Development Bank targeting small businesses, it will serve as an important vehicle for the economic empowerment of Guyanese of every single background.
Meanwhile, panelists Carl Greenidge and Tabita Sarabohali also underscored the role of families, schools and communities in fostering respect, understanding and social harmony from an early age.
People aren't born racist. It is true. If you put children together less than 2 years old, 10 years old, whatever, you will find they behave in one way. But by the time they pass through the hands of the family, not always.
Yes, family has a role to play, of course, because you started a family. But families, education, all of those don't work in isolation. And we have to create the environment where it is okay and it gives the space for persons to be able to operate and to grow.
Labour Minister Kioma Griffith highlighted government training initiatives, saying thousands of Guyanese from diverse backgrounds have already benefited, while emphasizing that opportunities should be based on talent and ability.
We have been able to empower over 16,000 persons who have obtained training. They've been upskilled. These are persons from diverse backgrounds. Talent has no ethnicity, and excellence knows no race.
For NCN News, Jarrell Bryan.
Guyana's Foreign Secretary Robert Prasad says the government is continuing to monitor the welfare of Guyanese living in Venezuela following the recent earthquake, with assistance being provided where needed. Prasad explained that Guyana's embassy in Caracas has been in constant contact with members of the Guyanese community in Venezuela.
Our embassy in Caracas has been engaging the Guyanese community living in Venezuela, and wherever there has been a need for support or intervention, they have done so. Although they have only been isolated cases, but they continue to monitor and to make themselves available to provide whatever support is necessary.
The Foreign Secretary added that relatives in Guyana have already contacted the relevant authorities seeking assistance for family members in Venezuela. He said those...
I would say there will be several families and others who might be in a state of need. Certainly the embassy will be able to respond and provide support as they can, but also families here who have reached out to the ministry, and we've also coordinated with the Civil Defense Commission that also those families will be targeted in the assistance as much as we can.
He said those relief efforts are being coordinated through the national response announced by President Irfan Ali to assist victims of the earthquake. According to Prasad, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs has also been working closely with the Civil Defense Commission to ensure that affected Guyanese families receive assistance where necessary. Education Minister Sonia Parag says every child enrolled in a public or private school will receive the Because We Care cash grant for the 2026-2027 academic year. The minister said no eligible student has been denied the grant and urged parents and guardians to contact the Ministry of Education directly for information or assistance, noting that the ministry is the sole authority responsible for the distribution process. As the nationwide distribution entered its second day, Minister Parag visited Marion Academy, where she interacted with parents and observed the rollout of the initiative. The Guyana Livestock Development Authority, GLDA, has pushed back against what it describes as misinformation surrounding its unverwacht ruminant abattoir and the government's response to recent livestock losses caused by flooding. The authority says the facility remains operational and that support for farmers has continued across affected regions. David Clark has more.
Claims that the unverwacht abattoir is not functioning is underutilized because of corruption, and that's a very strong word, or has been abandoned, are completely false and are intended to create unnecessary alarm and undermine public confidence in the agriculture sector.
That was Chief Executive Officer of the Guyana Livestock Development Authority, Dr. Dwight Waldron. He dismissed allegations that the abattoir at Unverwacht has been abandoned, saying operations were only temporarily suspended to facilitate scheduled fumigation. He says the facility remains operational and continues to serve livestock farmers across the country.
It was during the period when the facility was fumigated. All right, so once fumigation is taking place, there is no slaughtering of animals during that period. We'll start accepting back animals later this week so we can commence slaughtering on Friday.
The CEO also rejected claims that livestock deaths during the recent flooding reflected a lack of intervention by the authority. He said the GLDA teams have remained active in affected communities, providing feed, veterinary care, and relocating vulnerable animals where necessary.
We have been approaching this from a proactive standpoint, and we're seeing the results, and the farmers are pretty pleased.
Dr. Waldron said the authority remains committed to strengthening veterinary services, supporting livestock farmers, and expanding investment in Guyana's livestock industry. For NCN News, David Clark.
President Dr. Irfan Ali today joined family, friends, and colleagues at the Promenade Gardens to pay his final respects to PPPC City Councillor Don Singh, who was remembered for his dedication to public service and vibrant personality. The president described Singh's legacy as one of fearless advocacy, dedicated service, and unwavering commitment to the people he served. Dr. Ali said Don Singh will be remembered for the energy, candor, and humanity he brought to civic life, extending condolences to his family, friends, and colleagues. When we return, 30 members of the Guyana Defence Force returned from Brazil after completing an intensive jungle warfare training program designed to sharpen combat readiness and strengthen military cooperation.
ACH Inc. Guyana's factory-authorized Samsung distributor. We have the widest range of parts and accessories for all of your residential and commercial air conditioners, refrigerators, stoves, washers, dryers, television, ice makers, and tools. Like and follow us on Facebook. ACH Inc. Lot A, good for Wagding Public Road, East Coast Demerara. Call 222-5685 or 600-7810, or visit our website at www.achgy.com. ACH Inc., Guyana's factory-authorized Samsung distributor.
When it comes to clean, steady flow, every drop matters. At Tulsi Prasad Limited, we stock what Guyana needs. Quality PVC pipes and fittings, ready for the job. Leak-proof, long-lasting, and built for performance on residential, commercial, and industrial projects. Manufactured to ASTM standards and GNBS certified. Trusted on government infrastructure, water networks, mining, and more to build Guyana strong. Tulsi Prasad PVC pipes, flowing quality, lasting performance.
Building or renovating anytime soon? Be sure to check us out at Unique Electrical for all domestic, commercial and industrial electrical supplies. We offer an extensive range of products such as cables, panels, breakers, lamps, bulbs, trunking, conduits and fittings, changeover switches, bus bars, transformers, etc. at affordable prices. Be sure to give us a call on 225-2250 or visit us at 238 South Road Border for all your electrical needs.
Did you know that Gassi's Jet A1 fuel is a type of aviation fuel specially formulated for turbine engines? Jet A1 fuel is safer to handle and transport than any other fuel types due to its high flash point and low volatility. It also boasts a high energy content, enhancing aircraft performance and efficiency. So whether traveling for business or pleasure, choose Guyana's Jet A1 fuel for a safe, reliable and efficient flight.
Ready to design your dream jewellery? It's simple with Raj Jewellery. WhatsApp us your design and our skilled jewellers will create it just for you. Stop searching. Start designing. Get the custom piece you've always wanted today. Call us or book your appointment now at 658-5730. Find us at Movietown and Giftland Mall. Raj Jewellery, your vision, our craft.
GECOM will be conducting a claims and objections exercise commencing July 1, 2026 to produce an official list of electors, OLE. If you will be 18 years or older by June 30, 2026, and you are a Guyanese citizen by birth, descent, or naturalization, or a citizen from a Commonwealth country living in Guyana for 1 year or more, you are eligible for inclusion in the OLE. GECOM has posted the preliminary list of electors, PLE, in all the registration divisions across Guyana for you to check whether you are listed and if so, whether your particulars are accurate. If you have changed your address since you were registered, you need to visit the GECOM registration office responsible for your new area of residence to apply for a transfer. Tuesday, July 14, 2026 is the last day you can apply for a transfer during this exercise. For more information, contact the GECOM on 2250-278-9 or visit www.gecom.org.gy.
Prostate cancer can undermine your quality of life if not detected early. We urge you to get tested early and take control. A message from Modern Optical Service, Colors Boutique, Larsadel Consultancy International, Fars Graphics, Professional Guard Services, Bernice Pharmacy, George Union Pipe and Tanks, and Colors Boutique.
Did you know Gyro Super 95 gasoline has an octane rating of 95, the highest rating available in Guyana? This premium fuel is known to enhance the performance of your engine, making it run smoother and more efficiently, leading to better fuel economy and improved performance. Choose Super 95 for more mileage and better overall performance.
With amazing ambience, great food, and great customer service, Hard Rock Cafe is the place to be. Enjoy all-you-can-eat wings on Mondays, karaoke on Tuesdays, double deal Thursdays, and live entertainment on Fridays and Saturdays. Plus, check out their rock shop for amazing merch. Visit Hard Rock Cafe at Movietown from 11 hours to midnight daily. For reservations, contact 502-4736 or 648-8686.
Which delightful fragrance will you choose? Morning breeze, fresh linen, or floral fields? Ozon's powder detergent offers you the choice. The power of Ozon.
Imported and distributed by BPATS. Your aviation career starts here at the Art Williams and Harry Wendt Aeronautical Engineering School. Join us on Friday 10th, July 2026 at 10 a.m. at the Eugene F. Correa International Airport Oval for our open day. Learn about our associate's degree, bachelor's degree, and CDQ Aircraft Foundation training programs. Register today and take the first step towards your future.
Welcome back. You're watching the NCN News. A devastating fire just after midnight on Tuesday destroyed the Herstellin Little Diamond Neighborhood Democratic Council building and farm on the east bank of Demerara. Despite the significant loss, the NDC has assured residents that its operations will continue uninterrupted. More in this Nakasi Logan report.
A fire which destroyed the Herstellin Little Diamond Neighborhood Democratic Council NDC building has not hampered services to the residents. When NCN News visited the scene this morning, it was business as usual, with operations continuing from the community center. Chairman Punit Jaigopal recalled being alerted after midnight, but by the time he arrived, the night security guard was already battling the blaze without success. He believes the fire may have started in a storage area beneath the building where fuel and maintenance equipment were stored. However, all administrative records were preserved.
Because we had an issue with the ceiling of the building, and we moved over the operation of the NDC into the community center temporarily. But we were later informed that we'll be getting a new NDC building in this year's budget, so we didn't go ahead with the repairs. Never mind, all the tools and equipment to carry out our day-to-day activities has been damaged. There's losses in the millions.
Meanwhile, the chairman praised firefighters for their swift response, which prevented the flames from causing more damage to the nearby nursery school.
Well, that was one of the main concern of me. But when they came, they did their job professionally, efficiently. They managed to save. If you go and see the school was already started to the fire week with the guttering and stuff, and then we had equipment under the garage, so they managed to keep the fire under control.
The cause of the fire has not yet been officially determined, and investigations are continuing. Nakasia Logan, NCN News.
Meanwhile, local government minister Priya Manichan, during a site visit, assured residents that they are working closely with the relevant agencies to assess the situation and the damage and restore normal operations while ensuring uninterrupted public services. She also noted that the fire will not impact the distribution of the Because We Care cash grant. 30 members of the Guyana Defence Force, including 2 officers, have completed an intensive jungle life training program hosted by the Brazilian Army in Boa Vista, Brazil. The 5-day exercise formed part of the 29th Regional Military Exchange meeting and included training in combat shooting, jungle navigation, communications, explosive tactical emergency medical care, and military planning. The program strengthened military cooperation between Guyana and Brazil, with the GDF expected to host the reciprocal phase later this year. Guyana Trans United has launched a sustainability plan to develop 10 acres of government leased land through agriculture and agro-processing projects. The initiative includes cattle rearing, agro-processing and crop cultivation, with the organization seeking support from development partners and the private sector. Speaking at the launch, Executive Director Candace McQuinnan said the project will promote economic empowerment and long-term sustainability.
So we know for a fact that this land, get it cultivated and to realize the plan of the land, we're able to move our community.
British Deputy High Commissioner Liam McShane described the initiative as a long-term investment in opportunity and resilience.
Setting out a vision for the development of the land that has been leased. The GTU is creating a space for empowerment, economic opportunity, community engagement and organisational stability in the longer term. And they're all essential ingredients for lasting progress.
The first phase involves planting coconut and lime trees, building shade houses, and preparatory works at a cost of $22 million. The public is being urged to remain vigilant against COVID-19, with Health Minister Dr. Frank Anthony encouraging anyone experiencing respiratory symptoms to get tested and seek prompt medical care. The minister emphasized that early detection and treatment remains the best defense against serious complications. Learn more in tonight's NCN Health Report, sponsored by Essential Care Pharmacy and GTM Insurance.
COVID-19 is a contagious respiratory illness caused by SARS-CoV-2 virus. Although the global public health emergency has ended, the virus continues to circulate, with Health Minister Dr. Frank Anthony reminding the public that infections are still being detected in Guyana. The illness spreads primarily through respiratory droplets and can range from mild to severe, depending on a person's age, immune system, and underlying health conditions. Minister Anthony is encouraging the public to seek medical attention whenever respiratory symptoms develop.
Because the signs and symptoms of COVID is similar to that of a flu. So in the milder cases, you will have some fever, you might have a runny nose, you might have an itchy throat. So these signs and symptoms are all very similar. And therefore, if you want to differentiate what you have, then it's better to come in and get tested.
In more severe cases, COVID-19 can cause breathing difficulties and other serious complications, making early medical attention critical. The health minister added that treatment remains readily available for eligible patients across the country.
So Paxlovid is an antiviral medication that works very well against the COVID virus, and we have that and it's available. And so if we detect people, we can treat them with Paxlovid, and we have been doing so. So it's nothing to worry about.
With surveillance continuing across the country, the ministry says early detection, prompt treatment, and responsible public health practices remains the best defense against the virus. With the NCN Health Report, I am Kimberly Giddings.
We'll take a short break and return with more news after these messages. Stay with us.
Attention contractors and block makers. Tulsi Prasad Limited has available at the Kanji location TCL Portland cement for structural and general use at 66,400 per sling. Contact the team on 623-0300 or 623-3934 for more information. Email hardware sales at tplgroupgy.net or Tulsi Prasad Limited at gmail.com. Tulsi Prasad Limited, building a durable foundation for the future.
When you the young girl, then you was a side chick, but now you're a whole side cow.
KFC's Nothing to Laugh About 17, July 4th and 5th.
I don't have an ounce of sufferation, a pound of depression, or a bouquet of suppression.
Tickets are 2,000, 3,000, 5,000, and 6,000.
Bear-ups, new skits. Get y'all tickets on before you make an ad about y'all. Get!
Sponsored by KFC.
Did you know that Gassie's Jet A1 fuel is a type of aviation fuel specially formulated for turbine engines? Jet A1 fuel is safer to handle and transport than any other fuel types due to its high flash point and low volatility. It also boasts a high energy content, enhancing aircraft performance and efficiency. So whether traveling for business or pleasure, choose Gaio's Jet A1 fuel for a safe, reliable, and efficient flight.
Improve your overall health and wellness with Natral line of products. Keep your mind sharp and memory strong with Natral Cognium. Uplift your mood and relieve stress with Natral 5-HTP. Fight off diseases and boost your immune system with Natral Immune Booster. You can find the full range of Natral products at leading pharmacies nationwide. Natral, imported and distributed by Global Healthcare Supplies, Inc. Telephone 231-3645.
Life is unpredictable.
You and your loved ones can get hurt or sick at any time. Without insurance, medical bills can become overwhelming. With GTM health insurance plans, you have the ability to choose health insurance that suits your way of living, so you can get back to making memories with the ones you love. GTM, sound, solid, and reliable.
Did you know Gyro Super 95 gasoline has an octane rating of 95, the highest rating available in Guyana? This premium fuel is known to enhance the performance of your engine, making it run smoother and more efficiently, leading to better fuel economy and improved performance. Choose Super 95 for more mileage and better overall performance.
GECOM will be conducting a claims and objections exercise commencing July 1, 2026 to produce an official list of electors, OLE, if you will be 18 years or older by June 30, 2026, and you are a Guyanese citizen by birth, descent, or naturalization, or a citizen from a Commonwealth country living in Guyana for 1 year or more, you are eligible for inclusion in the OLE. GECOM has posted the preliminary list of electors, PLE, in all the registration divisions across Guyana for you to check whether you are listed, and if so, whether your particulars are accurate. You can make a claim for registration, change, correction to your particulars, or you can object to the inclusion of anyone whom you believe should not be on the list. If you are desirous of making a claim or objection, you must visit the GECOM registration office responsible for your area of residence to do so. Visit the GECOM registration office responsible for your area of residence to conduct any of the above transactions. All GECOM registration offices will open Monday to Friday from 8 to 18 hours, Saturday, Sunday and holidays from 10 to 14 hours. For more information, contact the GECOM on 225-0278-9 or visit www.gecom.org.gy.
In just the first 3 months of 2026, Guyana earned over $761 million from oil and gas. That's $155 million more than the same period in 2025, an increase of nearly 26% in just 1 year. It means more access to resources for our children, families, and communities right across Guyana. More jobs being created across different sectors of the economy. More training for young people to be equipped with the skills to build their future. And more opportunities for small businesses to grow, compete, and succeed. Since oil production started offshore, oil and gas companies have been investing in the long-term development of Guyana. Stay informed. Visit oilnow.gy for the latest updates, because the more you know, the better prepared you are for what's ahead.
Nature inspired the technology behind Dry Coat by Lanco, a paint that repels moisture, keeping your walls dry and flawless. No stains, no damage, just beautiful protected walls. With Dry Coat, you can choose any color you love and stop humidity in its tracks. Dry Coat by Lanco. Perfect walls, moisture-free. The experts recommend Lanco.
Lanco Guyana Inc. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Lanco Guyana. Telephone 227-1725 or WhatsApp 743-0348.
GECOM will be conducting a claims and objections exercise commencing July 1, 2026 to produce an official list of electors, OLE, if you will be 18 years or older by June 30, 2026, and you are a Guyanese citizen by birth, descent, or naturalization, or a citizen from a Commonwealth country living in Guyana for 1 year or more, you are eligible for inclusion in the OLE. GECOM has posted the preliminary list of electors, PLE, in all registration divisions across Guyana for you to check whether you are listed, and if so, whether your particulars are accurate. You can object to anyone whom you believe does not qualify for inclusion in the OLE. To do so, you must be listed in the same divisional list as the person you are objecting to. You must visit the GECOM registration office responsible for your area of residence to make an objection. The objections aspect of this exercise will end on Friday, July 17, 2026. For more information, contact the GECOM on 225-0278-9 or visit www.gecom.org.gy.